Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the news. It is the 7th of May 2017. The footage in the background is remember Brutal Legend. I think Matt was playing Brutal Legend, so that's footage of Tim Schafer's incredibly strange game Brutal Legend, which has what is a beautiful aesthetic, but not exactly a wonderful game. But it's worth playing just for its aesthetic. Anyway, we're going to start straight away, not with Nintendo news. I know they haven't released a console this week. Fancy that. We're going to start with the news that Blizzard have revealed Overwatch's loot box probabilities because this month Chinese regulations have come into effect that state that for an online game, which they're cracking down on, if you have a random drop loot box, you have to publicly display what percentage chance people have got of actually getting stuff out of it. That is a new regulation from China that is going to have to... Basically, it's going to affect all these online games. Emma, what do you think of that?
I think that's great.
She thinks it's great.
I personally think that is a wonderful thing. I think it's more transparent for the user. I think it's going to be good.
It is. I mean, I will say that the page where they reveal the stats is in Mandarin because they're only applying with Chinese law. And, of course, it may be different in different territories. Would you like to know? I've never actually played Overwatch. We're talking about Overwatch.
That's why you dragged me in here, because I have.
Yeah, you've played it. You'll know this more of this sort of thing. I've never actually played Overwatch, but it states that every loot box always contains at least one rare blue item, and on average, players receive an epic purple item every 5.5 loot boxes, and a legendary orange item every 13.5 loot boxes. How much is a loot box? Can you just buy them?
Yes, you can, especially... Well, I know you can on PS4. I don't know about PC. But I spent... Oh my goodness. I spent £35 on 50 boxes, I think.
£35 on 50 boxes?
It might be 18 for 50.
So did you get 3 legendary orange items or 4 legendary orange items?
Do you know what? I think I got more than that.
Ah, that's a percentage chance.
Yeah, I think I actually did good.
Oh, interesting.
I bought them because the thing is they have these limited time offers, you know, like you can only get a certain skin during this period, and then it makes you panic. So I panic bought so I could get lots of Mercy skins, because it's the only character I play.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you're the sort of person they target with this shit, aren't you?
I genuinely am, and it's frustrating, you know? It is annoying.
Yeah.
But I have my Mercy skin, so I'm happy.
Good. I'm glad you got your limited edition skin for a game that when the server shut down you'll never be able to play again.
Oh, no. But they'll do Overwatch 2, right? And it'll carry on. It will never carry on. You have to rebuy it. And they'll roll them on,
They
right?
won't roll the fucking things on. They're bastards!
But Blizzard are great and reputable.
Reputable? Reputable?
I don't know, I just assumed they're not, so I was waiting for you to... I was giving you a platform.
Darling, run my channel. This is all my platform. Everything the light touches, Emma, is my platform.
Oh, no. But yeah. I will say that the ones that say rare, they are literally just like really crappy sprays that you can spray on the wall.
A question?
Yeah.
If it's rare, why do you get one in every box? Surely that's not rare. Surely that's common.
Well, precisely.
You're getting them in every box.
And you get duplicates. Like, you get
there'll be a
loads
percentage
of
chance
duplicates. And you get like 5 coins instead if you get a duplicate.
This is going to be an interesting thing, these Chinese regulations, because any game that wants to be online in China is going to have to fall in line with them.
I think that's great. I think that's wonderful.
I do too. It's nice to know that sort of thing. It's nice to know that
CSGO and stuff
if you want to get a ship in like Star Trek Online, you're gonna. It's like 1.something% chance of getting a ship out of a loot box in Star Trek Online.
But it's good to know rather than.
It's good to know, yeah. So you don't just go, I'm going to fling money at this. You go, I'm not going to fling money at this. I'll buy a lifetime subscription, thanks.
Or me. I'll still fling money at this because that Mercy skin only lasts 2 weeks.
Now I know exactly how much they're fucking me over.
Oh no.
Yes. Anyway, let's get on to the Nintendo news.
You said there wasn't Nintendo news.
Not at the start. Normally, like for the last 17 weeks, they've released a new console every single time.
Well, that sounds about right. Have you covered the new 2DS thingy?
Yes.
It looks super cool. I want one.
It does actually look really nice.
I want one.
It's the 6th 3DS, and like...
I've had all 6.
I bet you have.
They're great. I've literally, I think I've got about 4 3DSs at home because they've got different covers.
Oh my god.
I got Zelda ones.
Oh my god.
I am the person that these bastards target. Overwatch skins, 3DS covers. I love games.
If you're a Nintendo representative, just go to the next Emma Blackery gig or a book signing or whatever and just stand there with a bucket and she'll just pour everything that she earns into it in exchange for a limited edition hardware. Blizzard, you can be there too. We're learning a lot here.
Anything with Animal Crossing, Zelda, or... No, just those two.
Don't do Animal Crossing. It's my fucking weakness. Animal Crossing Switch, right, is going to redefine my life.
I'm gonna die. Can I have your friend code? Yay!
It's 4. I was a very early adopter of the Switch. Anyway, the Zelda news. There's some Zelda news. There's a live-action Zelda escape game in London in July. Which I thought interesting, because of all these, like, escape the room live-action things, I mean, Zelda 1 seems really weird. Like, what's that gonna be like?
Fun!
You just did the Crystal Maze one, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I did Crystal Maze with about 8 people, and I think it came to, like, it was about £400, £500. I didn't pay it, it was my friend's birthday, but for this to only cost £30.98, and it lasts 90 minutes... That's really good in comparison to things like the Crystal Maze. I suppose it depends on the amount of detail they're going to put into it. And also, it says, like, cast members portray Zelda characters to interact with. So are they just going to have, like, someone playing Link going, ha!
Yeah, he'll just sit in the corner silently, just judging.
Yeah.
Just not doing anything.
Not even nodding.
No. And then have Princess Peach going, not Princess Peach, what's her name? Princess Zelda, that's the one, she's the clue in the title. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm about to do an accent, so brace yourself. This is what she sounds like in the new game. We all know this now, because we all know what she sounds like. She sounds like this. Are we all ready for what Princess Zelda sounds like?
Build it up now.
In The Legend of Zelda. This is what Princess Zelda sounds like in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Cool, blimey, governor! Oh, I'm Princess Zelda! Oh, I've got a British accent and I love to go to the shops. Oh, it's raining. Oh, I'm Zelda. Why the fuck did they get Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins to voice Zelda?
If she sounded like that, I would not rescue
her. She sounds like that!
I'd let her die.
I've let her die. I couldn't be fucked with that game anymore.
Isn't it more like, saying like, you have to rescue the divine...
But it's not. She does this like really fake shit British action. Yes, I'm doing a Sean Connery. The whole game.
That is Waterblight Ganon. You must save him.
Britisher. Say "Court Blimey" a lot.
Court Blimey.
Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. It's such a shit British accent. It's just the worst thing.
It is weird.
Anyway, she'll be there doing the thing. Apparently, players are seated at tables where they solve clues. Ooh, just like playing every Zelda.
Well, they're seated at tables.
And then they go exploring to separate areas.
Oh. You know, it's still good for £30. I think that's.
I've never done any of these escape the room things. I don't know. It sounds.
And it's only £10 extra for a poster. I'm in.
I did the Doctor Who experience. That's not really kind of this thing. Though they just fight you through some Daleks and things. But seeing some Daleks running around and then going through a Weeping Angel forest was kind of fun.
That's terrifying. Why would you do that?
But it was only 10 minutes long, and I felt that 10 minutes was the right length. But you get to go into the TARDIS. The TARDIS materializes in front of you, and you get to go in it. It was really fucking awesome. But after 10 minutes, I was like, that was a good length for that thing. There's a nice exhibition of tents, TARDIS, and stuff like that.
The Crystal Maze thing.
That doesn't exist anymore. They shut that thing down years ago.
Really well timed out. And like I said, when they ran between like sections and areas, they played the music. It's really good. If you get the chance to go, then do. I think it's like a 6-month waiting list though.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's mad.
Well, this one says here they're doing 5 per day over 3 days, so it's got 15 sessions. So by the time I've talked about this, it's gone.
We need to be quick. Let's get on this. Let's do it.
Let's not. Let's not.
We could save the world.
No, that's a terror. I clicked on the Nintendo UK thing to see a picture. Oh, it's a video. I can't be fucked. Right. Oh god, there's more Zelda news.
Yay!
Forgot we had this. They've announced the first DLC for Breath of the Wild.
Yay!
And it's all shit that should have been in the base game. Oh. It's just like a huge amount of quality of life stuff.
Okay.
Like, I mean, they've got this new Cave of Trials thing, which is like a level where you've got to beat 45 rooms of enemies or something, whatever. But when you get to the end of that, you get a fully powered up Master Sword. And I always felt that the Master Sword was a shit. It's a piece of shit in Breath of the Wild.
But it's free, right? Like, it's just not.
No, this is paid DLC.
It doesn't say that.
This is paid DLC.
You have
DLC
to pay?
1. Yeah, I swear this is paid DLC.
You have to pay.
It will say, where's the thing? There's like a thingy.
But
this is not free DLC. I don't think this is.
The game easier?
Well, not easier, but like just to unlock things
that are really important. The game is ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
I'm really bad.
Well, like, there's some other shit in there. So they've got, where's the other thing?
A new map feature.
Hero's Path, which sounds really cool. Basically, it tracks your last 200 hours around the map and shows you the path that you've taken. So you can find all the little nooks and crannies.
Oh, that's great.
That's really great. Paid DLC.
I'm going to pay for that. That's great.
That's the problem. Don't pay for it, because don't do more like this. Hard mode DLC.
It's already hard.
It includes floating enemies and stuff like that, and there's hidden special new treasures.
I can't even beat one of the divine beasts.
A travel medallion. You get to place a travel medallion down and fast travel to certain points.
That's so cool.
So you can travel to a point that you travel to a lot.
That's so cool.
DLC that you paid for.
I'm gonna pay for that.
The Korok mask. To find those fucking 900 seeds, you put it on and it vibrates when there's one nearby. So if you're trying to find the last few, that's important. All this is stuff that should have been in the base game. In the DLC, they should have had more levels, more stuff that people care about, not increasing the quality of life of the other stuff. That shit should have been there already. It feels like this stuff's been taken out.
But look, they have 4 cute new outfits, and you can dress as Tingle now.
I don't give a fuck. You can have your 4 cool new outfits. You can wear Majora's Mask,
but that's a bad thing.
You can have, you can have your new outfits. I don't mind about that sort of stuff. But everything else really feels like it's been taken out of the game.
I feel like it punishes...
Like fast travel, the Master Sword.
I feel like it's punishing kids who can't afford it. Or like parents who have bought the game for the kid, when the parents are like, I'm not giving you my credit card, Jimmy. Jimmy boy.
I feel like it's just being a
Jimmy Johnson
dick.
Maybe.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
I swear it's Preyjudice. I will now look that up because I'm going to journalism.
In the comments below, yeah.
I'm going to Breath of the Wild.
People are saying.
By journalist, I'm going to just Google it. DLC 1. I don't know if they sell it individually or if it's a season pass thing.
I mean, you're doing more research than Kotaku do, so. I don't know if they're good or bad. I just hear people talk about them a lot.
So it's £18 for the season pass. I don't know what's actually in. Oh no, there we go. In that season pass, you get DLC Pack 1. So yeah, no, this is paid DLC.
And Pack 2.
And Pack 2.
New original story.
Oh, and 3 new treasure chests, all of which probably filled with fucking opal.
That's good. It gives you money. Opal's good.
It's just money. Just put rupees in the chest. Get rid of the whole fucking thing. So yeah, the 3 expansion packs include... Oh, that is one of them. So the 3, it says, includes 3 expansion packs. You get the basically all that shit's DLC 1. So for 18 quid, you get shit that should be in the base game, and then later on, new story, new dungeon, and additional challenges. That's what the DLC should be, not the shit that feels like it should be in the base game by default.
Yeah.
It annoys me.
I feel that.
Annoys me.
That's really lame. I'd love to have fast travel, because, like, it's right now.
I feel like it's slightly annoying, because I think the fast travel thing only lets you plunk down 1.
Yeah, but it's still
Pop down 1 fast travel, and then... Yeah, but one's
maybe
better
that's not 18 quid. Yeah, maybe that's not too great.
So that is...
But you can dress up as Tingle now.
Don't want to spend another £18. I spent £280 on that fucking console and game. I don't want to spend...
I got mine for free. I'm alright.
Nintendo, give me free stuff.
They gave me Breath of the Wild was free, Mario Kart 8 was free, Switch was free. Because I'm nice about Nintendo. They're nice to me. This is how it works.
2 Switches. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna have a quick side note. I'm gonna sell out. I'm gonna sell in. No. What's the opposite of selling out? Telling a company to go fuck themselves. Bethesda, you sell a £350 Pip-Boy Deluxe Edition. That's Bluetooth sort of thing. You put it on and it connects to Bluetooth. It's another one that came with the special edition of the game. It's a separate Bluetooth thing that you wear. It's really fucking cool. You can do your texts and calls through it and stuff, and it plays music. You can play your music through it and stuff. It's got the flashlight button. It works as a proper Pip-Boy. It's one of the coolest game props in the world. They need a recall, because the first one that I bought, we had to return because it flat out didn't work. The second one worked fine for like a month, and now doesn't work anymore. And for the same way, it just doesn't boot up. And I'm very aware that you put in a way of factory resetting it, but you put that in after the boot up sequence, which is the thing that doesn't work. And if you go on any forum, it's full. It's absolutely full to the fucking brim of people complaining that this fucking thing doesn't work. Recall it, it's clearly fucked. I'm going to try and get another one. That one's probably going to break again. And you know what's happening after that? I'm going to get another fucking one. There's limited to like a few thousand. I'm going to have most of them by the end of this.
How much are they?
$350.
What the fuck?
$350.
What the fuck?
It flat out doesn't boot up anymore. And this is literally the second one I've had with the issue.
Sorry,
Google it.
On the loading
it's Rebecca saying it literally was her main present. First they delayed it, then it came out later than that. So delayed, didn't work now twice. It just doesn't boot up.
Have you tried asking them nicely though?
I've tried. To get the first one replaced, I worked nicely, but this is the second one, and forums are still full of people, especially now people haven't used it for a little while. Turning it back on again just flat doesn't work. If you've got one, test it. It may not work. It may have just stopped working. I'm guessing they've got some sort of date issue. If they haven't been turned on for a while, they just break in some way. So that's good.
Like old people.
They're just like old
They
people.
haven't been turned on for a while.
Anyway,
they give up.
You may, sell out, but that's what I do. I tell companies to go fuck themselves. Fuck you, Bethesda. I mean, it fits a Bethesda game. It doesn't work at the start, does it?
I like Fallout 4. It's a great game.
I like Fallout 4. It's a great game, but that is a piece of shit.
What do you think of their DLC?
Fallout 4's DLC? Yeah, it's kind of all over the place, really. Actually, what was the main sort of stuff was fun. The extra little bits were just fun extra bits. I kind of liked it. I don't know how much the season pass was.
Yeah,
I think it
Nintendo.
was on half-price sale.
Suck a dick. His dick, not mine.
They gave you like a whole new island and shit as well.
Let's just move on with the news. I feel like
Let's move on with the news.
We're getting too angry about.
I've only got 15 minutes to finish all this shit off.
Shit, okay.
There was an interview with Phil Spencer with The Guardian.
He's the Xbox guy.
He's the Xbox chief, head honcho. It's an interesting interview. I'll link in the description as all of this stuff to read into it. But somebody asked him, in the interview, he's asked about why the Xbox don't do big single-player narrative adventures. Now, I've constantly criticised Microsoft for, as much as, the Xbox controller is heaven on earth, I don't have an Xbox One because there's no games for it. There's no exclusives. They don't do that kind of thing. They don't have anything worth getting, in my opinion.
And my dad took his back because it was really shit. The operating system was really clunky and crap.
Well, an Xbox One? I've never actually turned an Xbox One
Rubbish.
on. But I do have an Xbox One controller there.
And the PS4 is much better.
I think the PS4's menu is shit compared to the PS3's menu. The cross-menu bar from the PS3 is literally the best menu to ever got.
Yeah, I agree. But compared to
nice.
both of them, the Xbox One is like a child has shat in its hand and smeared it on a wall.
No, you're thinking of like the Wii. You're thinking of the Wii with its channels and things, and nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Anyway, he was asked why they don't do big single-player adventures, and I'm going to read a quote from you.
Can I read it?
Yes, fuck it, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to read it in my snooty voice.
Snooty voice. You've not seen Phil Spencer, have you? I'm going to drink while you do
He
that.
works for Xbox, so I assume it's snooty.
It's really not.
The audience for those big story-driven games, I won't say it isn't as large, but they're not as consistent, says Spencer. You'll have things like Zelda or Horizon Zero Dawn that'll come out and they'll do really well, but they don't have the same impact that they used to have because the big service-based games are capturing such a large amount of the audience.
Yeah, so basically he's saying they're not going to make it because they're not going to make money out of it.
Yeah.
He says there's no audience for the incredibly high-selling Zelda and the incredibly high-selling Horizon Zero Dawn because they can make something cheaper that sells more.
Do you remember back in 2001 when Halo came out and everyone jizzed themselves?
I didn't like it when it came out.
Yeah, but that was a big story-driven game and that was huge.
Yeah, I didn't
buy Nintendo,
I don't like that when it came out because I don't like Bungie shooters. I think they're really boring and slow.
Hey, back in 2001, it's well cool.
Well, cool. I feel like nobody who played through Doom and Quake really cared for Halo. Because I feel like
I didn't play Doom or Quake.
I feel like that sort of sets in your mind. The people who play games inverted don't give a fuck about Halo. I wonder if there is a correlation there.
What are they on now? Like Halo 6?
I don't fucking care. I played one of them. I've actually played a few of them now, but the one that I played, absolute bollocks.
The Covenant strikes back again.
Star Wars. You think it's Star Wars? Yeah. So Spencer is basically saying that they don't want to put the effort into that because they can make service-based games. So bollocks like Destiny and the Division and Division of Destiny and all. I don't fuck it. All those games that are just very repetitive, very easy to make, and then you just release constant upgrades and shit for them. They're easier to make and they get more money. So why don't we make them? Because they're not interesting. They're not interesting. You're currently losing the console generation because the Switch is doing incredibly fucking well for some fucking reason. Oh, it's probably Mario Kart. God, that game is crack. But it's just... No, fucking seriously. That game, I could, smash down and snort.
You do realise Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just Mario Kart 8, but with everything unlocked.
Yeah, but
there's nothing new.
But, right? It's not on a shit console.
True.
It's on a I have issues with console.
I like the Wii U.
I hate the Wii U.
You gave me your Wii U.
Oh, shit, yeah.
What has it?
Oh well.
He asked for it back, and then he said he'd give it back to me when he finished a game, and he didn't.
Nah, he takes a while with his games.
Clearly, it's been like a
it's
year
not
and a
like
half.
there's anything to play on the fucking thing.
It's been at least a year and a half, 2 years.
I gave it to you when you first visited 4 years ago.
4 years ago, we've been friends. Wow.
God damn.
I like the Wii U. I still have it.
I think it's a piece of shit.
I like the little screen on it. I think it's cute.
And the Switch, I hate the controls. I hate the vertical. They're just above and below. It's very uncomfortable to hold.
I just hate the Switch's
It's great for Mario Kart because you ain't got to constantly switch between things. But stuff like Zelda, it fails that in my opinion.
You know, it doesn't work on my TV. I have to play it on the little screen. I've had so many hardware issues with my Switch.
My Switch's UI just randomly decides to turn off.
Yeah, mine decides that the Joy-Con thing...
Yeah, Nintendo! Go fuck yourself!
Love you! We've got 10 minutes, come on.
So yeah, basically, Zelda, you're not going to get a Zelda or anything worth playing on the Xbox One because it won't make the money, which is ironic because if they actually made shit like that, maybe people go for it. And when they do tell stories, Microsoft, they tell stories in games like Gears of War where it's just people with big shoulder pads pretending they don't want to cry. I don't actually know what the plot of Gears of War is. I assume it's shite, considering no one's ever mentioned it as a good plot before.
If you have to get a console, just play on the PS4. It's better, isn't it? Sorry, Xbox.
Yeah, it depends what you want, really. I'm starting to get the Switch
if you
for
want,
some stuff.
If you want good games.
The Switch's touchscreen, I'm enjoying.
PS4.
The indie games that are coming over to that, they're actually using the touchscreen.
Poo in your own hand and eat it. Get an Xbox.
What? Poo in your own hand and eat it? Get an Xbox. The official slogan from
I
BlackBerry.
should work in marketing. What's the next news, Dan?
Darksiders 3 was announced!
I never heard of it.
Never have I. I never played it. I know of it. Isn't that the one where he plays Death or something?
I don't know. She looks like she looks pretty though. She's got like nice hair. I'm just looking at a screenshot. She looks nice.
Yeah, I've never played a Darksiders game,
looks janky,
and I don't know. It just looks like kind of a weak
grass
hack
is not that thick.
That's not grass.
That's unrealistic.
That's a pubes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we don't have to think about Darksiders.
Next.
Anyway. Oh, Nier. Oh, speaking of pubes, Nier onto.
Nier
the Automata. They're releasing new DLC, and I'm only bringing this up. Actually, in the DLC, you battle the CEO of Square Enix and Platinum Games. That's what the DLC is. It's like an arena battle thing. So you got to battle a shit ton of baddies, and then at the end you fight the CEOs of Square Enix and Platinum Games. Not the Overlord I mentioned.
What?
Yeah, you just battle like an old
put themselves
guy.
in the game.
Yeah.
How arrogant do you have to be?
The game's it's quite a wacky sort of thing. The reason I want to bring it up is because the DLC is called 3C 3C 1DD. No, fuck, I got that wrong. We're gonna start that again.
3C.
How many takes is this gonna take? 3C 3C 1D 119440927.
Catchy.
Very catchy, because everybody goes, oh, you know, I want to play a little bit of that Nier Automata DLC. 3C31D 119440927.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Well done.
Thank you. Which is, yeah, that's
Bit
basically...
of a weird name, isn't it? I mean, I would rather pay 18 quid to have a shorter, catchier name, to be honest.
What, DLC 1? Fuck, hang on, how many DLC have Nier Automata released? Jesus!
It's like they've literally just taken a string of code and
constant naked costumes. Cool. Just more and more.
That woman looks like she's from Dead or Alive. I used to love Dead or Alive.
You used to? What happened to your love of Dead or Alive? Oh, you're so boob heavy. Well, not boob heavy. That's the opposite of what you are, but...
Oh! I just like what I haven't got. Oh. Moving on, Dan!
You look like you're smuggling the lids of Pringles cans. We all know it.
Oh my god!
Anyway. We'll carry on. We're going to talk about... Oh, Bethesda! Oh, are we now? Bethesda have been right cunts. You're right.
Oh, I'm sad.
Yeah, but you get a nice little, like, for your new Tinder profile once you pop.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Dan, just please, just talk about Bethesda and how great they are.
Actually, no, Bethesda's being shitty again. Remember when Bethesda tried to get the Scrolls game? They tried to get that to change its name because... The Elder Scrolls.
Right?
What?
Because it sounds like Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, it was called Scrolls, and it was Notch's game, or Mojang's next game. I don't know what happened to that. It probably became the thing. But there is that Pray for the Gods game. Pray is spelled P-R-E-Y.
As in, you're going to get killed by an
Yes, Pray for the Gods. You are Pray for the Gods. It's got a very successful Kickstarter campaign, raised about $500,000. In fact, pretty much exactly $500,000. And it's sort of a Shadow of the Colossus-y kind of thing, if I remember rightly. But Bethesda's forcing them to change their name.
Yeah, but I think the name that they've chosen as a comeback is great. They've just stuck an A in it.
Yeah, it's Pray for the Gods, but they've added an A to it.
So it's P-R-A-E-Y.
Yeah, but annoyingly, that does mean that a lot of search terms and stuff for that game drop off.
Yeah.
Which I find very irritating. They're also a really tiny team. They're a tiny team of 3, according to the thing I'm looking at.
Maybe like victim onto the gods. Or,
victim of the gods.
Or I am being eaten by the gods. Or the gods are picking on me and I don't like it.
Yeah.
You can have any of those for free and I won't sue you.
Fuck Bethesda. I will give you £20,000 to call your game Fuck Bethesda. I won't. I do not have £20,000.
No, me neither. But we'll give you our love.
I'll give you as many free Switches as I can get Emma to get off a Nintendo.
I'll try. I got 2 games and a console so
It's just
far.
like, hey, want some Pringles?
For fuck's sake, tan.
Spicy cheese flavour.
They crumble upon touch.
Oh, God. Wow.
Moving on, Dan.
Anyway, in more fuck Bethesda news,
Oh.
there's the Prey, the game we were just talking about, has now come out. There's no demo on PC, and they've basically, but if I'm right, there is on console. And they've not bothered to make it on the PC. And for the PC, they've gone, just use Steam refunds. Just actually buy the thing and then refund it in 2 hours, which will be the shitty bit. Because, like, the demo I don't think was the start of the game. I'm not entirely sure, but it should really be a little bit, you get, like, more of a taste of it. It's terribly built for more of a taste of it. But instead they're like, just play for less than 2 hours.
I just like this actual quote they've said. They've said, and besides, PC has Steam. Steam players can just return the game prior to playing 2 hours. So it's like a demo already. Like,
all
that's
games,
an actual quote.
All games are just like a demo already.
That's so lazy of them. In my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Fallout 4 was a great game and we really liked it.
Bethesda can go fuck themselves sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just trying to add some positivity to the whole thing.
I'm going to add some positivity because we're on to our final little positive note. I like to end on a positive note. Steam have realised they're shit at support.
Which is good.
They have been improving over the last year, they've been saying, improving quite a lot, but they've just revealed, and I'll, again, link in the description, then one of their new Steam stats things is that they now show how many submitted requests and support tickets there are, and how many people are still waiting for a response. So you can see how many people are asking for help and how many people aren't currently getting the help. And so they're trying to knock these numbers down. So you can see on a graph how much they're failing as a bit of a fire up their own arse.
But
nicely done.
If you look at the graph, though, like, it has been declining. It's like they've gone, oh shit, now this is public. We can't be lazy anymore.
It does kind of look like they went, fuck, the graph does drop off.
From the looks of it, it looks like they've gone
very
from
quickly.
60,000 tickets waiting for a response to a solid kind of like 10,000 a day.
Yeah, which is nice. I mean, there's been some days, it's great. You see, like, how many tickets get set up in a day as well. And it kind of peaks as well. What are the peaks? What's the 1st of April? What was that? Was that a Saturday? Is this all Saturday peaks then?
Yeah.
So 18th, 25th of March. Yeah, it peaks on a Saturday by a huge margin. And the trough is on 29th of March, which is a Wednesday. So it peaks on a Saturday and troughs on a Wednesday. That's fascinating that people are more likely to play games on the weekends.
If you don't want a game to have bugs, just play it on a Wednesday and it'll be fine.
Yeah, you're more likely to get a ticket noticed on a Wednesday on Steam. And what's great is, like, on the low days, there seems to be about sort of 60,000 tickets submitted. But on the top of the highest days, 100,000.
106,000.
Like 106,000 on that highest day on the, what was that, 25th of March. 100,000 people want to request.
What was released on the 25th of March?
Shit, we can actually go.
We can find out.
I'm going to actually have to Google this shit.
It's going to take a little while. Here's some interlude music.
Keep singing.
Fuck Bethesda, because they are rubbish. They are like Konami. They're crap. Why don't you fix your pit, boys? How we doing? Do I have to keep singing?
No, March 25th.
Nothing.
March 25th.
Oh, March 24th, though. 88 Heroes. Mario Sport! Fuck Nintendo!
What year am I on? 2017. Nothing.
Nothing. So people were just...
Well, it would have been in the whole week. Mass Effect Andromeda, March 21st.
That'll be the one.
That'll be the one.
That's the one.
Well, it's still... fuck you. There's still a Star Trek Bridge Crew is coming out on March 24th when it didn't. March 14th when it didn't.
That's sad.
God, Mass Effect Andromeda, which came out on the 21st. People getting on the weekend, getting to play it, and it being shit.
That's sad.
Genuinely caused a peak.
Who made that? Bethesda? Konami?
No, that's EA.
EA!
That's
I was about to say EA because those are the 3 shit ones. I fucking hate EA. Go on. Oh, we're done! That's it!
That's all the news. We've newsed up. We've newsed it all up and spat it out.
DLC costing too much money.
Uh-huh.
And then some DLC being good.
Uh-huh.
Declaring loot boxes. I'm trying to remember because you've closed all the tabs.
I've closed all the tabs. I'm
trying to do a summary. I wasn't listening to a whole thing. Steam are admitting their shit.
Uh-huh. The Chinese are saving online gaming.
The Xbox guy is showing his shittiness.
Yep.
The people who make Prey. Oh, that's Bethesda.
Yep. Fuck Bethesda.
Shit
I think that's how you can sum this episode up.
Yeah.
Fuck Bethesda. But if you're about to announce like a new Fallout 4 kind of game, then I'm all in. But fuck you. But I'm all in. But fuck you. But I'm all in.